Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody's trying to draw something like this, and I've even got a better idea for the next one, but they're using an oval and hitting P and putting it in the center of the page. They're making it like, he said, 36 points. Well, that's too thick. Either that or I didn't make my oval big enough. I'm going to go ahead and go to Object and convert it to an outline, or outline, an outline to an object. I'm going to Control D, alternate C, and I'm going to rotate it 4 degrees. Then I'm going to turn that one yellow. Well, his problem is that when he rotates it, there's a, well, you'll just see in a second. Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, and then rotate it one 8 degrees. And what happens, it looks pretty good until you get to the last one. And then there's a definite yellow front. I think I needed to go one more anyway. There's a definite yellow. I think I must have just not had them grouped together because it didn't do the red. Anyway, so that's, he said that's unacceptable. And he's right. It doesn't look good. My suggestion would be to take an oval, hit P, put it in the center of the page, and leave it a hairline in Control D, alternate C, which you don't have to because that's in the center already, and rotate it 2 degrees a couple of times. And then take your Smart Fill tool, set on yellow, fill that in, change it to red, and let's take away the outline. And we're working in the center of the page. So we're going to Control G to group these, Control D to duplicate them, alternate C to have them rotate, and rotate them 4 degrees. And you're going to get this. Pretty cool. But he wants it like this. So I'm going to go to Object and Group and Ungroup. And I'm going to try to grab a red one. And you can see down here I've got red selected. I'm going to go to Edit, Find and Replace. Find from selection, which is a red, find them all. Then you got to go Control G to group them. You can't just move, you can delete them, but you can't move them. So now we have these reds. We need to put these in a group, Control G, and then move the red back over, depending on what color you want, and then mirror the image. Now the yellow doesn't really show up till you put the black background. I'm thinking that's what he wants. But there's actually a little bit better way to do this to make it, I don't like this right here. Let's just try it. Because of the red, we can select the red. And we don't have to alternate C because we're working in the center of the page. But let's double click on the rotation. You know what? Let me lock the black box. That way I can't touch it. So I'm going to grab the red, and it's 190 objects. Let me zoom in here. And then double click on the rotation, and let's rotate it where these points are kind of perfect. It's kind of hard to do from a distance. You know what we could do from here? We can go here and rotate it. Let's say it's 182. Look at that. Look at the difference. These are actually joined, kind of joined together. There's another way to do that I've done a video for that's pretty cool, but I would be very happy with that. Now, the only downside is the red's on top, always, but you can go Object, order back a page. Of course, it put it behind the black, so I've got to unlock the black. and then grab the black, go object, order, back a page. And now the red's in the back. All depends on what you're going after, but it's perfect. Anyway, hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.